What's up guys, it's Kelly and today I'm going to show you how to do this quick and easy rainbow eye makeup look using less eyeshadows than you think actually. I ended up using a drugstore palette for this whole look. This is the Rude Cosmetics C'est La Vie palette, which I will link down below as well as all the other products I'm using, but I'm just going to show you guys the technique that I did today and you can pretty much do this with any similar palette or any similar eyeshadows. So if you're interested in seeing that, then let's keep on watching. So I'm going to start with this really nice yellow cream shade. I guess it's a matte shade when you're talking about makeup instead of nail polish, obviously. I've got my mind a little scrambled right now. But anyway, I'm just going to take my biggest, fluffiest brush and I'm actually going to start on the inner corner of my eye. I normally start in my crease and outer corner, but in this case, I do want to start in that inner corner and work it up into my crease and sort of do that little shadowed area underneath my eyebrow. And I'm just trying to build a really good foundation of a nice solid yellow color and just blend it out into my skin so that it looks nice and natural. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to take a nice fuchsia color and I'm going to take another fluffy brush and I'm going to put that on my outer corner and on my crease. So what I'm doing here, and I'm going to take a really long time to do this part because this is probably the most important part of the eye makeup look, and that is I'm going to take that pink and I'm going to blend it into the yellow until we've created sort of an orangey color. You can always use an orange eyeshadow for this if you really want to, but my whole point is to use as few eyeshadows as possible to create a really cool look, and I totally don't think it's necessary. You just need to set aside a little bit of time just to blend it out. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of blending it out. So the top half of my eye is going to be like the red, orange, yellow, or pink, orange, yellow, I guess. And then the bottom half of my eye is going to be like the blue, green, purple situation. So I'm just kind of going to work on that, blending that out nicely. And then I'm actually going to end up adding a little purple into that outer corner area anyway, but I'm just going to go back and forth with the yellow and the pink. And like I said, I'm just taking the most amount of time on this part right here because I think this is the most important part of the blending process of this entire look. So once I'm satisfied with that, I'm going to take a really gorgeous purple shade and I'm going to start to put that on the very outer corner of my eye. And this is going to actually carry it through to the bottom. The reason that I'm putting the purple on the top of my lid as well is because I want it to sort of blend seamlessly into the bottom of my eyelid, and then I'm just going to sort of make a whole circular rainbow situation. So without this purple, you're kind of being a little bit disjointed. So this kind of brings the whole look together, and I'm just going to work on really quickly blending that out. Again, just making sure I'm not losing any of that fun pink and adding any in if I need to, and blending that out with the yellow if I need to as well. So once that top half is all blended out, I'm going to start to bring that purple underneath my eye, and I'm going to do it in the outer third of my eye to sort of bring that purple down and sort of keep the look nice and cohesive. Like I said, this is sort of the connector between the top and the bottom lids, and it's the way that you're going to see it's a rainbow instead of just a bunch of random colors just splash onto my eyes. So now I'm going to take a nice blue shade. This one actually happens to be a shimmery shade, but if you can use a matte shade, that would totally work too. And I'm just going to blend this into the middle of my under eye. And I am getting a little bit on my under eye bags, but that's okay because they're allowed to sparkle a little bit too. And then I'm going to take that yellow color again, and I'm going to start to blend that in to the blue until I've created a sort of green shade. Now again, you can use a green eyeshadow if you really want to do that, but I don't think it's necessary. You can just use a few colors to create the entire rainbow because we're mixing and matching. So now I'm going to take the black eyeshadow, and I always like to put a little bit of black in the corner of my eye and bring it up a tiny bit into my crease, just because I think that with any look that I'm doing, unless it's something super soft and delicate, I think this sort of brings everything together and brings a lot of depth to my eyes because my eyes are pretty small, and I think having a black sort of makes a little shadow that makes it look like a little bit more dramatic and intense, and it makes my eyes look a little bit bigger and deeper set. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to add my colors back in so it sort of looks like a shadow instead of just black eyeshadow just sitting on top. And then I'm going to move on with the rest of the eye makeup. So I am going to put a little bit of black eyeshadow on my tight line just so that once I put on my mascara and fake lashes, there's not like a weird little gap. I'm going to take a liquid liner. I'm using this MAC one that my brother and sister-in-law actually got me for my birthday, which I'm super excited about because I normally wouldn't buy very expensive makeup products, so this is awesome. But yeah, so I'm just making a regular little wing, and I don't want it to be too thick because I don't want to detract from the eye look. I always put a little bit of gel liner on my inner corner because my eyes water a lot, and then I'm going to take my mascara and I'm going to add that to both my top and my bottom lashes, and then once that's all good, I'm going to add my lashes. And these are the extension seeker lashes from Salon Perfect, and I'm using the B curl lashes. I'm pretty much obsessed with them, and I don't use any others brushes right now, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of these. But yeah, so this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. It's honestly so much easier than it looks. This is one of those looks that's just super simple to do, and people always ask me how I did it, and it always seems like it took so long, but it ends up not being very long at all. The only thing you really got to focus on is having nice fluffy brushes for blending, and you don't need expensive brushes for that. I use cheap brushes. I use sets from BH Cosmetics, and I'll link all that stuff down below if you guys are interested. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think, what kind of makeup looks you want to see next, and yeah, that's it. So if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please consider subscribing because we have a lot of fun videos here and I think you would benefit from them. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!